How's it going, everybody? I'm starting with SnowRunner Season 14 today. This is going to be my first contract. So this is in Austria, and I'm on a map called Unterfeld. Here's the map. Yeah, I've actually been to Austria, so this is pretty cool. And the reason I chose to do this contract first is it's going to give you a new vehicle, first of all. And the second reason is it's just a nice loop to take around the map and get a view of everything. So I'm starting this season off a few days later than I wanted to due to a hurricane coming through the area. So the name of this contract is pretty fitting. Taking stock of the damage is what I've been doing around here. But yeah, I have to go through several checkpoints before I get to the new vehicle. And when I get to the new vehicle, I just have to repair it and gas it up. Which, by the way, I have a truck already driven over here to the new vehicle to repair it. I just wasn't sure if this International Lodestar 1700 had enough repair points for the truck, which, by the way, it may have. It very well may have, but I used some of the repair points on myself on the way there. So the only thing I've done so far is uncover the watchtowers on this map. I've not been to the other map yet. So what are a couple of things I've noticed about this new map in this season? Well, for one, the watchtowers themselves look different. I was really close to the first one, and I look up and I see this different type of tower, like bigger, made out of bricks and everything. And I said, okay, well, it must be behind that one. And as I drive up and get around to it, yeah, I realized that that was the tower. So I don't know if they're changing them from this point on or if it's just for this Austria. So another thing, not gonna lie, this terrain on this map is pretty messed up. There's a lot of little places that are gonna make you tip real quick. There's a lot of mud pits that are gonna slow you down if you can't grasp, some of the grass on the edge or something. It's not the hardest map in the game by far, but I could tell right off the bat that it's not the easiest. Here's my turn coming up. It's going to take me to the first checkpoint. Yeah, since it's pretty much a loop around the whole map and would take quite a few minutes, I went ahead and started it at 6 a.m. So it's just a little bit dark now, but it's only going to get brighter. Thought that would be better as opposed to starting at 1 p.m. and by the time I get to the end of the contract, it'd be probably dark. Yeah, I should have known that was going to happen. I don't know why. I just flew through there. But it's only 2 damage. Nothing to it. Kind of jarring, though, for only 2 damage. Now, this bridge right here with these logs, I really appreciate how they're going with the length of the road and not across it. I mean, these maps are already bumpy enough without adding 20 logs to have to go across, bumping the shit out of you. There, see, I learned my lesson from the last dip. Slow down a little bit. Hey, there's a castle. Okay, so here's the starting point. Coming up, the first checkpoint. If I can not flip over in the mud first. Here's a look at the starting point on the map and where I'm going to end up to get the new truck and repair it right over here. Yeah, so the route starts here, but second checkpoint's behind me. So just got to back it up and turn it around. Let me not go in the ditch. Checkpoint number 2 is very close to the first one. The rest of them are more spread out. That's number 3. There's somewhere that would be easy to tip over if you're going too fast and not really paying attention. That small little hump on the left right there. And that's about it. I don't think I'm moving anymore. Luckily, I'm close enough to a tree. No? Another tree? No. But they helped. Actually, if I was stuck for sure, then those two trees helped a lot. Now there's the fourth one. Yeah, I don't think I want to go through that. Gonna back it on up and take a route through the grass. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten stuck, but this is gonna be way faster. Coming up on checkpoint number 5. There's a crop to the right of me if you saw it. There is going to be some farming in this season. There's number 6. There's going to be some farming. Of course there's going to be some farming. It's called, what is it called? Sow and reap. So yeah, no shit. There's going to be farming. And that was a close call. To be honest, I can't remember if I have an autonomous winch on this one. But yeah, that was pretty close. There is yet another crop to the right. There's just crops and haystacks all over the place. Another mud pit. Let me try to stick to the grass a little. There's another crop, and that's the name of the game this season. Sow and reap. Or reap and sow. One of the two. Coming up on the 7th checkpoint. I think there's 8 or 9 before you get to the vehicle. Now, I saw those trees laying across the road. I thought I could gun it, and if I get stuck, I'll winch to them, but I actually made it all the way to the trees and past. The old reliable lodestar. There's a spot. I'm glad I took my time because very tippy around here. It's going to be a pain in the ass getting some cargo through here. Actually, at the end of this video, you'll see a piece of really big cargo, this big coil, and I just might have to take it back through this route too. I'm not sure. That's a pretty big field to farm on the right. Coming up on another checkpoint. I don't know which one anymore. What is it, 7, 8? It's a lot of those haystacks. I'm actually hoping all the groups of them I've seen, I'm not going to have to move. That's a lot. Yeah, this part cutting through the grass right here was just a little shortcut idea that I saw on the map. Glad I took advantage of it. I think that probably saved a minute or two cutting through there. So here's the next checkpoint. Now I'm heading towards the final checkpoint, which is going to be where the vehicle is. The new Earth Roamer. Pretty sure it's a Scout. It's got some kind of large enclosed bed on the back. Yeah, if you're not on an actual road, like I say, it's all mud and tippage. And I think I'm going to go to the right here. It's a little bumpy, but it's grass. It's going to be a lot faster than going through that water down there. 28 damage to the engine back there. I'll trade that for getting stuck in the mud. So a lot of the houses and things like that on this new map look, you know, pretty different from what I've seen in the past on other maps. So that's pretty cool. And I just passed where I was supposed to go. That's the big coil I was telling you about. I'm gonna have to transport that eventually. And here we are. Finally made it over here to the earth roamer. Just gotta repair it. I'll go ahead and use up what I have available with the Lodestar first. And a little bit that I have left, I'm just going to switch over to that Mac Defense that I brought over earlier. Finish repairing. Probably go ahead and repair everything while I'm sitting here. And refuel the new truck. And that'll be it. Alright, there's the repairs. Where's the earth roamer? There we go. So you get the earth roamer LTI, 370 XP, and 6,350 cash for this contract. Now I own it. You can switch to it, drive it around, you can recover it, upgrade it. I think I'm going to go ahead and drive it around, maybe start at the garage, drive it around for a couple of minutes, see what it's like before I upgrade it. There it is with all the cosmetic repairs. Some kind of OD green. Yeah, there you go. So like always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video.